Not knowing is not shameful, not asking is. Keep the tongue in your mouth a prisoner. If you look for a faultless woman, you will remain a bachelor. A tongue has no bones, but it can break. The highway is always shorter than the unknown side roads. Tell a lie on Saturday, and you will be ashamed on Sunday. Such fathered, such son. 1 hour of justice is worth 70 hours of prayer. To live in peace one must be blind, deaf, and mute. The dog that barks much does not bite. He who gets up in anger sits down with a loss. Allah gave hunger to one and hunger to another. If your beard's on fire, others will light their pipes on it. The sheep separated from the flock is eaten by the wolf. A building without foundation is soon demolished. He who controls his tongue saves his head. A person does not seek luck, luck seeks the person. Listen with both ears, but speak with only one tongue. One arrow does not bring down to birds. To captains sink a ship. Who has never been burned in the sun won't know the value of shadow. You cannot get into paradise without a guide. To a good rider, right or left makes no difference. Everything is worn out with usage except for experience. The most difficult master is the servant who became master. A weapon is an enemy even to its owner. Satan's friendship reaches the prison door. What a man is at 7 is also what he is at 70. One eats, another watches. That's how revolutions are born. There isn't a sword that would cut off a golden hand. The earth has ears, the wind has a voice. To quote lies is also lying. In the company of the blind, close your eyes. The baker's child goes hungry. Profit is the brother of loss. A heart in love with beauty never grows old. The fly is small, but it is big enough to make one sick. Wine that isn't paid for is drunk twice. What a man suffers is the punishment of his tongue. He who gives little gives from his heart. He who gives much gives from his wealth. What flares up fast extinguishes soon. Never become a teacher where you yourself were a pupil. When two jars collide, one breaks. The gardener who loves roses, slave to 1,000 thorns. A single advantage is worth 1,000 sorceries. The sheikh's miracles are those of his own telling. A liar's house is on fire, and no one believes him. who has power in his hands has no need to lie, he uses violence. No fat mouse in a widow's house. He that speaks truth must have one foot in the stirrup. Coffee should be black as hell, strong as death, and sweet as love. Vinegar that costs nothing is sweeter than honey. Man is harder than iron, stronger than stone, and more fragile than a rose. He who steals honey licks his fingers. Others are always interested in us, just as we are interested in them. He who has no children has one sorrow. He who has children has 1,000 sorrows. When violence comes into the house, law and justice leave through the chimney. Vinegar that is to sour even taints the glass it's kept in. Things that are weak will break, as men do, who think they are strong. If you weep for all the sorrows in this world, in the end you will have no eyes. A defeated wrestler is not tired of wrestling. A man will sacrifice his head to conquer a heart. A woman has advice only for another woman. I know nothing about it. I haven't seen it. That is the best answer. Don't speak sweet words when your deeds are of stone. Nothing works unless you would rather be doing it. None is so rich as that he can throw away a friend. The dog that is going to bite does not show its teeth. Even though you know 1,000 things, ask the man who knows one. Cocks that crowed early will quickly find themselves in the pot. One night with an ugly woman and one day in the mountains, both are like an eternity. If the bald man knew a remedy, he would rub it on his own head. If your guest becomes a cook, your larder will soon be empty. The father donated a vineyard to his son. The son didn't give a single bunch of grapes to the father.